This is Out Loud and Laughing. Well, we just hopped over from our new friend Ben at It's Been a Week podcast, and let me just tell y'all, I'm thirsty. I don't know about you, Brian.
Very, very thirsty.
What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's really great to see you. That's going well.
I mean, we're just jumping back and forth here. I love it. It's great.
Listen, we're just swapping beds, we're swapping fluids, we're swapping all of it today, and I am all about it on our podcast.
It's all about sharing. Sharing is caring, right?
It really is, you know. And now that we've gotten through COVID, I feel like we're back to sharing whatever we want.
Yeah, I agree. You know?
Yeah.
Why not? So, Ben, how is it going? We want to just learn a little bit more about Ben today, actually.
I mean, so here's the deal. I live in Texas right now.
Okay.
And that's a big pill to swallow. I know. So moved here from LA, live in Texas, and I'm kind of like the reverse Beverly Hillbillies. Like I went from West Hollywood, Beverly Hills to the fucking sticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remind me, where were you in LA?
I was literally on the border, and the only reason I know this is because the bird scooters would quit working. So I was on the border of Beverly Hills and West Hollywood.
Okay.
And you're not allowed to have bird scooters in West Hollywood. So literally you'd be driving and it would stop on that road. So I literally was the border.
I feel like that's a little overwhelming because if you open up Grindr, it's just nonstop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Well, yeah, that will ding everywhere you go. But the bird scooters, they're like, we really need to limit the bird scooters. We really need to put regulations on that.
Oh my goodness.
It's more like those, like going to the grocery store with the grocery carts that once you get to the end of the parking lot, they just halt. Yeah.
Yes. Listen, I'm not stealing your cart, Trader Joe's. I'm just trying to get to my fucking car. Trust me, I don't want this. First of all, I can't fit it in the back of my car. What do you think I'm going to do with this? What do you think I'm going to do? Bring this home and go for a ride?
It's not my fault your parking lot is so fucking small I have to park over at Publix to get to Trader Joe's. You know what I mean?
And pay for the parking.
Yeah. Pay for the
Oh
parking.
my god.
And you know what's the worst? What I think is crazy too is when they don't have, what are the things called where you return the cart? You know, like the cart return. You know, like
Yeah, like those little pods where they
yeah. So they don't, like, at least here in Texas, they don't have those in the parking lots, and then they get mad at you for leaving your cart. I'm like, well, give people a fucking option.
I get very
I'm
stressed
dead.
out. I'm like the old lady that just carries all my bags from the grocery store because I don't want to carry the cart and deal with that at the car situation.
Wait, do
Okay,
you bring
so-
your own bags?
Yes, in New Jersey we have to bring our own bags or they charge you. So the car is full of plastic bags in the back. It's kind of fucking bonkers. I'm very eco, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit too much.
Listen, I would love to be eco, but when you live in Texas, like everything is served in a fucking styrofoam cup. And they, like, when we moved here, I tried to get a recycling bin and they laughed at me.
Listen, the only eco I want to
What's
be
that?
Yeah, the only eco I want to be is eco dick, and that is recycling the same man over and over again.
Oh.
Oh, monogamy. That's cute.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like a hookup and stuff, from years ago. If you hook up with someone 2 or 3 years later, the same person, that's eco dick. It's not a new number. Like you're just recycling. It's great.
It's familiar.
It's familiar.
Gay math.
It's gay math.
Gay
Yeah.
math.
I did just get an electric car, though, so does that make me eco?
That makes you eco adjacent.
Okay, great.
You know.
You
Baby
could
steps.
steal all the shopping carts you want now.
Right. It's all about balance.
It is all about balance.
awesome.
No, so when I was in LA, I was poor. So I was West Hollywood adjacent. So I was on Santa Monica and La Brea. But I always told everyone I lived in West Hollywood, even though I was very much not in West Hollywood. And that's like a thing in LA.
I mean, totally. But, I mean, Santa Monica and La Brea, it's better than North Hollywood.
It was cute.
What's North Hollywood known for? I forget.
Drugs. And
Oh,
theft.
I would love North Hollywood.
And theft and...
Mi gente, my people.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I remember when I was there, though, because we definitely didn't overlap. I was there in, 06? So it was a
Okay.
time where, I had to call a cab. So there's no Uber. And so I would just
Yeah.
drive drinking. And then there was no Grindr, which was boring. So I was on Adam for Adam website, waiting for my little message to pop up to say, someone new was engaging. So my LA gay experience was probably a little different than yours.
What a time to
I
be
was-
alive.
What a time to
I was just
be
gonna
alive.
say, What a time to be alive, the both of you. I am actually interested because, Brian, I know that your experience was probably dramatically different from yours, Ben. What were you doing in Hollywood? What was that like?
Well, I moved there with a dream, just like everyone else does. So I first moved there when I was 18, and I had never left home, had never lived on my own. Moved to LA, didn't know a single person, and I just showed up, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for my TV show. Like, when does it start?
Easy.
And I learned pretty quick that it's not how it goes. So Hollywood kind of ate me up, spit me out, and sent me home. Went home, went to college, then came back to LA with a whole new perspective. So that was better to maybe grow up a little bit. So then I came back, and I was doing acting out there, and doing it, and then COVID hit, and everything changed with COVID.
Everything.
Womp womp.
Mm-hmm. So I was going stir crazy, because LA, I don't know. Obviously, COVID was scary when it first started because no one knew what was happening. But LA got so crazy. Like, we were getting tickets for walking our dogs outside without masks on. And I'm like, what? We're like, there's no one around. We're just outside, like, letting the dogs out.
Mm-hmm.
So it got really crazy. And then we decided, I was like, I have an idea, because I also ride horses. And I was like, I should move my horses to LA. This would be a great idea. It's a terrible idea. There's fires all the time. It's extremely expensive. It was the worst idea I've ever had. So moved the horses out there. And then we were like, okay, this is terrible. Maybe we should get our own property with horses, which if you want to get that in LA, you better have $30-40 million ready to go. So then we landed on Texas.
And who's we? Who's we?
I say my husband, but we're not married. But we've been together since 2019, so we're lesbians at this point.
Yeah.
And so we moved out here in the end of 2020.
Okay.
I think.
You and your horses.
Yeah. When was COVID? Yeah. Now we have 70 animals.
Okay. Walk me through this. Give me a checklist.
A whole farm.
Yeah,
Tell
so
me
we
all
went
about it.
we went from one extreme to the other, and the good thing was now with acting, like, all my auditions are self-taped. So I audition every week here in Texas for LA, New York, Atlanta. So that was the only positive thing that really happened with COVID is I don't have to live in LA anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I love LA and I would go back in a heartbeat. But then we got here, now we have all these animals, so now we're kind of stuck because I'm like, if I wanted to move back to LA or go to New York, what do I do with 70 animals?
Yeah. But you're like a bestiality dream. Like
Could
options,
be, yeah.
options for days, really.
Lots of options. Yeah, there's dogs, cats. We have a mini cow named 2%, but we
So
overfed
cute.
him, so he's not really a mini anymore.
Now he's whole fat.
It's like whole milk at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Yeah.
Half and half.
Yeah. I mean, so when we got, I didn't really, you learn as you go. When we got a mini cow, I didn't realize the reason they're mini is because they take them from their moms, and then you starve them. And I was like, I'm not on board with that.
Oh, that's
I
like,
really wish my mom did that to me, though.
yeah.
Same.
Set me up for a much better body in life.
Then I wouldn't have to be on Ozempic. That would have solved a lot more issues.
Amen. But Wagovi's
Inter-
my best friend.
Intermittent infant fasting.
When I'm crying, just let me cry. Don't feed me.
Yeah. I wish we were born with like a card, like saying I'm gay, keep me skinny, because I've taken a lot of work to lose all of it.
And I was I was a chubby kid in middle school, high school.
Same. And John too. Speaking for John.
Yeah.
I just lost 125 pounds since October of 2022.
Shit, congratulations.
I mean, I had to. I was in the gay world. I was single again. I was like, it's either I'm gonna meet my man at a buffet, or I'm gonna meet him at the gym. And I don't live near any buffets, so I had to go to the gym.
That's the only option you had.
I still love a good buffet though, not gonna lie. And that's why Wagovi's my best friend.
Oh, see, I can't do a buffet. If there's anything with a sneeze guard, I'm out.
Oh, Germ Central. I'm in. I like options though.
I mean, okay, look, I've been to the buffet at the Four Seasons. I think there's different levels of buffets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
talking like cruise ship buffet.
No, I was gonna say the Las Vegas Bellagio buffet is hands down probably one of the most iconic to me that I've been to.
100%
Not
completely off board with both of you. I am trash. Sizzler, a cruise buffet. When John was visiting me recently, I dragged him to Chili's and got the sampler. I am trash through and through. And I'm proud of that.
Oh, I was just gonna say acknowledgement is the first step, but I want to know what your problem has been.
Yeah, no, that is true. My problem is I immediately go to who's cooking this food.
Yep.
And
Okay.
what does the kitchen look
You
like?
overthink it. Yep.
I like a restaurant with an open kitchen concept where you see them cooking because you know they're not doing shit because they're like half the restaurant's fucking watching us. But when like Chili's or these places, when they go through those swinging doors, we have no idea what's going on back
Yeah,
there.
but Ben, everything's fried, so all germs are dying in that fryer. You're good.
But there's germs in the fryer. That's what's concerning me.
They don't clean the fryer. The fryer hasn't been cleaned since 1988.
So have half the bottoms in West Hollywood.
The fryer looks like the bottom of my guest toilet right now because I forget about it all the time.
that-
I'm a bougie bitch, Ben. I'm too. Like scratch kitchens, like open kitchens. I want to know that the chef fucking went to culinary school. I don't drink anymore, so I can't even like say that like drinking was the reason for me going to like these places. I've become a boozy bitch. I don't know what happened. Bougie.
Okay, but
not
look,
boozy.
I do drink, and I will say 2 a.m. Taco Bell line.
Thank you.
And that person at window 1 with their blue hair and their 75 piercings, and they might need a little proactive. Yes, I'm still gonna get the cheesy gordita crunch.
All of it. John and I did Taco Bell recently too. Yes, Taco
I
Bell.
do like Taco Bell.
Why do they always have like blue hair though?
Fair point,
At least
actually.
where I live, you never have like a normal person just being like, "Hi, welcome to Taco Bell." It's always like, you know, they play a lot of Pokemon.
They must be required to do that though. Yeah. Well, because like they have the whole Baja thing. They have to have the blue hair to match the drink, right?
The Baja
I-
Blast hair color.
It's on brand, I guess.
It is totally
At
on
least
brand.
yours are all one color. Here in Florida, they're like it's like a journey. You see like what used to be blue, and then they changed their mind to pink, and then they blonde like got messed up, and it didn't take there. It's a mess.
Yeah. It's wild. I just saw a meme, I actually reposted it today, and it was like, we need to quit telling pretty people they're pretty because like we know. We need to tell the ugly people they're ugly because they're the ones that are fucking confused.
It is so true.
And I stand by that statement.
Wasting their time. So just wanted to hear like just zip it up. How many more animals and what are they? And then I want Brian to I don't know. I'm interested.
Oh yeah, okay. Dogs, cats, goats, mini cow, mini donkey, mini pony, horses, a parrot, a koi pond, a saltwater fish tank, and a pig. His name is Phil, and he lives in the house.
How big is Phil?
That's not your husband. Not your husband.
It's not my husband. No, his name's
Okay,
AJ.
just checking.
AJ and
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil is like the size of a golden retriever,
Okay.
and he has no odor. He has no dandruff. He has no like. He's so clean. He never has an accident in the house. It's insane how smart they are.
And what about your husband?
Oh, he's a disaster. Cleaning up after him left, right, and center.
I love
that's
you some
amazing.
AJ and Phil. That's great. So I need to know a little bit because you went from LA back to Texas. Great. You're not in a big city in Texas though, are you?
No, and that is the crazy part. So I'm originally from Minnesota.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure, you betcha.
Oh,
Then
Snicker salad.
moved to LA. Yeah, then moved to LA. Then ended up in Texas, and I had never been here. So now I'm like an hour outside of Dallas.
So if you want to go to do a gay thing, you have to like plan it.
If I want to go to like a gay bar,
Yeah.
I have to go to Dallas.
Right.
But I go out in our town, I don't give a fuck.
Well, right.
So, because here's the deal: half the people here are gay; they're just closeted cowboys.
And they vote against us. Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh no, for sure. I live in Trump land. There's like billboards for him here. But you know, the funniest thing
Trumplandia.
here is, like the town I live in. There's two groups of people. There's extreme wealth and there's no wealth.
Yeah.
Okay. The people with no wealth, they all voted for Trump,
Yep.
and it blows my mind. I'm like, who tricked you into thinking that, like you can barely pay your bills, but yeah, this one's gonna help you. It blows my mind.
It's just
But-
pure stupidity. But I just finished binging on Netflix Hunting Wives. Did you watch that,
Oh,
Ben?
yeah. So good.
So good and so Texas.
Very Texas, and I've never seen so many lesbians. I was like, holy shit.
And I didn't hate it.
No, because normally I'm like, oh, okay. I was here for it.
Same. So, John, it's a bunch of women in Texas who are all married to Republican men, but all of them are either sidestepping a little bit or even one of them was fucking her husband with a dildo. It was TV gold.
In that part, that caught me off guard.
Yeah. In like a good way?
Yeah, the pegging, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, and it like and he was what, the sheriff?
Yes, he was like the head sheriff of the whole town. like police
The most
chief.
masculine, big, tough, bear-looking dude. And then, I was like, wow, these writers, they got me.
Not only am I dead, I'm also hard. So thanks.
Right.
But this sounds like the female version of Duck Dynasty. I'm gonna go with the Pussy Patriots. Just really bringing it home for us, or homo rather. That sounds like a great show, and I don't know why I haven't watched it. And I'm gonna go binge watch that right after I listen to our episode, Ben, on It's Been a Week, and then I'm gonna watch. And then I'm gonna watch it. What is it called?
Hunting Wives.
Hunting Wives.
God, we've come a long way with television, y'all.
And it's like Netflix too. It's not like it's HBO.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It was very like Skinamax, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was very booby. I think we got penis once. I think I fast rewinded a couple times just to make sure I got my glimpse that I needed.
Oh, the brother in the trailer.
The brother in the trailer. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He opened the door, and I was like,
Hello.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good."
Yeah.
My hand is raised because I have a question.
Yeah.
You have a question?
And I'm sure our audience is probably wondering this as well. Is this reality based or scripted? It sounded reality at first. That's why I went Duck Dynasty, but I'm getting scripted now.
Completely scripted.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I take my joke back.
But I would love Ben's point of view because it's completely scripted, but I do believe, like I fundamentally believe it's based on reality on how MAGA people are today.
1000%. Those are my neighbors.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
the skeletons in their closet is so ridiculous that they're so embarrassed by it, they just vote against it instead of dealing with it.
And then they mask it all with "Bless your heart" and Jesus Christ.
And then they fuck their husband with a dildo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
While yelling Jesus Christ.
While yelling.
While yelling Jesus
Exactly.
Christ. It was John isn't as much of a binger like I am, Ben. I don't know how you are. I like to binge.
Well, okay, so yes, I like to binge, but then there's part of me, sometimes I like when they give you one episode a week, because otherwise I watch the whole thing in like a day or a weekend, and then it's done, and I'm like, now I gotta wait, because these shows also, they're not coming out every year. Some of it's like taking 2-3 years for a new season, so I was like Handmaid's Tale, for instance. I loved actually that it was like once a week, because at least it stretches it out a little bit.
So, good to know that Ben likes edging. Slow and steady.
Into it.
Easy. You gotta ease into it.
Wow. So did that woman with her husband.
I know that.
I think this is a good. Wait, what happened?
No, you gotta watch. We're
You
done
just
giving
gotta
you
watch.
spoilers.
Ben and I already have it all in our head. We're good. I actually want to hear John.
I love this.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that I want to talk about quickly was just like so one of my favorite housewives was actually Real Housewives of Dallas. So shout out to the Texas girls because they to your point, John, they were like the reality version almost of Hunting Wives. I don't know if you ever watched that, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Housewives.
I am a big Housewives fan. Hey, John, are you a Housewives fan?
It's not that I'm not a Housewives fan. Like, I can get into a lot of reality TV. It just got so overwhelming that I felt lost in the world of Housewives. And so, I don't know.
Here's the thing about Housewives, though. You can just pick a city you like. You can jump in at any time. It's not like a show where you have to start at season 1. Like, it's like a soap opera. You pick what city you like. You like New York? You like LA? You want Atlanta? What's your flavor? Pick a city, jump in.
Do you know which one ruined it for me, I think?
What?
Real Housewives of Potomac.
Why?
After that, I was just like, because they weren't even in the Potomac. They were like out in the burbs. Like, it wasn't even representative of like what the area was. I don't know. It just like, I was like,
you need to start with some of the core girls, like Beverly Hills, Orange County, New York, Jersey, Atlanta.
Assignment accepted. Assignment accepted. Hey, Ben, I know we have like a million things to talk about, so we're definitely going to bring you back on. But while we just have a few more minutes here, I want to hear a little bit more about your pod. Tell us a little bit about it and tell us like sort of what inspired you to get it kicked off.
So it's called It's Been a Week, which luckily my name worked out that it was, a great play on words. And I was never a podcast person ever, but everyone's always like, do you listen to this one? Do you listen to this one? And I'm a crazy person. So in LA, I used to go to SoulCycle every single day. Like, it was a full-on cult. I drank the Kool-Aid. I was serving the Kool-Aid. I was all about SoulCycle.
It's a vibe.
When I moved to Texas, that's not really an option. So I do go to SoulCycle, but I only can go once a week because I get up every Tuesday at 4 a.m., drive an hour to Dallas. I do 2 back-to-back spin classes, and then I drive home. It's it's crazy. I put so many miles in the car. It's nuts. But anyways, at 4 a.m, I was, been blasting Beyonce. And then I was like, maybe I should give one of these podcasts a go. So I started listening, and I was like, listen to one episode. And I was like, oh my God, I'm here. Like, it made the drive go by really quick. But then I started listening, and I'm like, God, some of these people, I'm way funnier than them. Like, some of them have terrible personalities, and I'm like, who the fuck? And some of their voices, I was like, the whole thing, you have a voice for radio or a face for radio, you have to have a good voice or something you actually want to listen to. Some of these people are like nails on fucking chalkboard. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this shit myself. And so every week, I pretty much talk about all the bullshit that happens each week. And then I usually have some kind of special guest, whether it's like a Real Housewife, or I've had a director, I've had horse trainers, like just, all people from all different walks of life, comedians. Last week I had a girl about Botox. We talked all about skincare. So you never really know what's going to happen because it's all the bullshit that, goes into a week.
I love that. Well,
I love it.
We are excited to join you on your podcast.
Yeah, I think we should jump on over, and then everyone can come listen to you guys over there.
Let's do that. Let's hop on over.
It. You guys should too. Meet you there.
See you at It's Been a Week.
This was Out Loud and Laughing.
We're available everywhere you get your podcast. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iHeart, or wherever.